Here are 5 Roblox games that are dying that we should start playing again. You can ignore my room though. Now let's begin this list. Back then in 2020, this car crashing game used to be very popular. You would see a lot of people here playing loud bass boosted audio that was copyrighted. And the amount of people in the server crashing into each other is insane. You could see a lot of blocks just flying in the air and on the ground. It was absolutely wild back in the day. And also it would usually be full servers with a lot of different maps they can choose from. It would be absolute insanity if you were in one of these servers that was populated with a lot of people inside, right? The amount of trolling that I would do in this game it was actually insane. I would just ram into other cars hoping for them to like explode, right? But in the current day, there isn't even that many people. And last time I checked, there's like 14 or 15 players playing this game. If you were here back in the prime days of 2020, 2021, it was absolutely insane. It was just like the greatest feeling to play this game with like a lot of trolling behind it. If you were like me though. Actually, never mind. Pretty much everyone, or mostly everyone, was trolling in the server anyways. It was just absolutely fun. That's all I'm saying. It's sad that this game doesn't have the number of players that I used to have. But I wish someday that this game would go on top again with thousands of players online. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, now on to the next game. I will have to admit something for this game though. This is kind of like Flee the Facility, but the players aren't going to control the monsters this time. It would be instead that your whole team would be trying to get the buttons while simultaneously trying to get away from these monsters. You have limited stamina and you would also have a flashlight. But whenever your whole team finally gets all of the buttons, then you have a 60-second period in which you have to go back to your floor, or else you're gonna die. And there's also power-ups for you that you can use every time you complete a floor. Even though this game has 4 million visits, I feel like it's still underrated. You should still play this game if you feel like having a bit of fun. I couldn't really tell you if there was like a final floor or boss because I never completed this game before. So yeah, try this game out if you like level type of games. Now let's talk about our third game. So I know most of y'all know about this gaming franchise, which is Doom. It's basically Doom multiplayer, and that you get to play it for free as well. This game features the guns from Doom, like the plasma rifle, rocket launcher, shotguns, and a lot of other guns that you can find in that game. And you can absolutely imagine the chaos that happens in this game every time you load into a match. It's just going to be people trying to aim at you, trying to get kills, and it's just happening to your face so often that you cannot even get a break. 1 second you're having fun and dominating all these people, and the next second you're just dying over and over again and you can't get a kill. It's just pretty much a killing arena where you have to like kill the most people in order to win the game. Get the most kills basically. And that's pretty much the gist of this game. There's nothing more to talk about. Now let's talk about the fourth game on this list. I feel like this game deserves a little bit of a shout out. I don't remember how I even discovered it, but I just saw it, I played it, and I just want to talk about it. So basically this game is about watching self-driving cars drive by in a fictional freeway intersection. It's more of a peaceful type of game, if you know what I mean. You can mess around in the settings by changing the traffic, you can change your POV, you can even change your fog if you wanted to, and you can change other stuff as well. You can even explode the cars on the road by clicking on the key. This game is for people like if they're bored or if they're like stressed. This is like the type of game to play. But when I usually play this game, I barely see anyone even playing. Like, there's often like no players playing at all whenever I join this game. Imagine the chaos if like there's a lot of people playing and you can just explode the cars with a lot of people helping you out. That sounds like a lot of fun. As you can tell by the player count, this game is actually very underrated. Not even cracking 200,000 visits. So I just want to make people aware of this game's existence. Now let's go to the final game. So I saved the best game for last in my opinion, and it's Cavern. The original game has been made by Cavern, but I'm playing his older version of Cavern because I'm not gonna be talking about the newer version. I'm just not going to do that. Anyways, this game is kind of like a first-person Super Mario 64 type of game. In this game, you have to go through the levels while picking up various items like bullets, rocks, sticks, health plants, and much more. There is an ending to these levels, so you have to go through it. There's also locked doors that you can unlock with keys, and there's also shops nearby that you can purchase items within with coins. If you want to know what the shop looks like, it's pretty much like it has a gray wall, so you can't really miss it. I may or may have not mentioned this, but there is an ending to these levels. When you see a big red door, which is two doors actually, then you know you reached the final end. There happens to be a boss fight every time you go into the red door, so yeah, be prepared for that. And there's multiple floors for each level. I picked the yellow apple, and there's multiple apples that you have to go through in the main lobby. So yeah, you can also craft in this game like if it was Minecraft as well, which is funny. But yeah, it's necessary if you want to progress. And that is the gist of this game. I think it's finally time to wrap up this video. So tell me what you guys think of these games in the comment section down below. So yeah, that's all for me, and see ya.